Saw it coming in your eyes, a quiet storm, a soft goodbye. We didn't shatter all at once, just little cracks we brushed aside. We kept pretending we were fine, while something fragile slipped through time, like holding glass too tight to keep. It only breaks you more, you see. We didn't fall, we slowly came apart. 1,000 fractures running through my heart. We were broken in slow motion, piece by piece, emotion by emotion, like shattered glass across the floor. Nothing fits the way it did before. I try to gather every part, but cuts run deeper in the dark. No matter how I try to start, you can't restore a broken heart. Your touch turned distant over time, like warmth that slowly turned to ice. We held on longer than we should, to something already saying goodbye. I hear the echo of the past in every memory that didn't last. We were a mirror once so clear, now just reflections cracked by fear. We tried to fix what couldn't be saved, but love like this just slowly fades. We were broken in slow motion, every tear a quiet explosion, like shattered dreams we couldn't hold, falling into pieces we can't control. I tried to save what we once were, but every line became a blur. No matter how I play my part, you can't restore a broken heart. Maybe some things aren't meant to mend. Not every story gets to end with healing hands or a second start. Some just leave you torn apart. If I could go back, would I change it all, or just delay the fall? We were broken in slow motion, now I'm drowning in devotion, to something gone, to something lost, to love that couldn't bear the cost. I'm holding shards of who we are, still tracing every single scar. But even if I hold them close, a broken glass will never be whole. So I let go, piece by piece, of a love that couldn't stay in one piece. used to chase the stars at night. Now we can't even get this right. Your voice feels like a distant sound in a love we barely recognize now. I still remember how it felt when forever didn't need our help. Now every word just falls apart, like we're strangers with familiar hearts. We're chasing what we lost in yesterday, running back to something that won't stay, holding on to moments that got on, trying to fix what we did wrong. But every step just pulls us further off from the love we thought we never lost. Now we're just shadows of who we were, chasing what we lost, and it still hurts. Your eyes don't look at me the same, like love got buried in the blame. We keep pretending there's a spark, but all I feel is growing dark. I try to hold you, you slipped away, like time was taking you from me each day. And all the pieces we can't replace are written in the space between our hearts. We're chasing what we lost in yesterday, calling out a love that couldn't stay. Every memory cuts like a truth we can't escape, we can't undo. And even if we find it somehow, it wouldn't be the same love now. So here we are, too far, too close, still chasing what we lost the most. Your lipstick stain still on my shirt, like a memory that won't stop hurting. We were laughing in the midnight glow, swore that we'd never let it go. Your hand fit mine like it belonged, every moment felt like a song. Now the silence fills the space where I still see your face. I close my eyes and you're still here, but waking up is what I fear. Faded kisses on my skin, like a love that could have been. Every touch is turning ghost. Now I miss you the most. We were fire, we were endless. Now we're just a what-if sentence. I keep wishing we never ended, living in those faded kisses. Your voice still echoes in my mind, like a song I can't rewind. Every street still feels the same, but it hurts to say your name. I try to move on, try to pretend, but every road leads back again to the nights we felt alive. Now it's just me wondering why, if time could turn and let me stay. I it's never quite the same. We were reckless, we were fearless. Now we're lost inside the distance. I keep wishing we never ended, living in those faded kisses. Maybe love was never meant to last, just a moment we held too fast. But I give anything I own to go back to what we called home. If I could freeze one last night, I'd hold you till the morning light. Faded kisses in the dark, still alive inside my heart. Every memory pulls me under, like a never-ending thunder. We were everything, we were timeless. Now I'm stuck inside the silence, still wishing we never ended, holding on to faded kisses. They fade away, but not enough to stop me feeling all this love. And even if you're gone, I still believe in those faded kisses. There's a picture on the floor, cracked glass frame, smiling like we never knew the pain. Your fingerprints still linger in my mind, but every memory cuts a little deeper every time. I try to sweep the pieces out of sight, but they shimmer in the dark like shattered light. Every corner of this room still says your name, and I'm the only one left here to take the blame. I'm holding on to pieces I can't repair. You left me with a love that's never there. Fragments of a heart, scattered in the dark. Every piece still beating where you left your mark. I'm bleeding through the cracks, falling all apart, trying to survive these fragments of a heart. If I could put it back the way it used to start, I'd still be broken, just in different parts. Your goodbye was quiet, but it hit like war. Now I recognize myself anymore. I wear a smile like it's stitched to my skin, but underneath the damage settling in. I hear your laughter in a stranger's tone, and it chills me how I'm still not overgrown from the version of me that you once knew. Now I'm just a ghost still chasing you. I try to build a wall, but it falls apart every time I touch what's left of my heart. Fragments of a heart, scattered in the dark. Every piece still beating where you left your mark. I'm bleeding through the cracks, falling all apart, trying to survive these fragments of a heart. If I could put it back the way it used to start, of a heart drifting out to sea. Every wave just pulls you further out of me. I'm drowning in the past, fighting what we are, trying to forget these fragments of a heart. But even if I heal and learn to restart, there'll always be your peace in my heart. I'm still holding fragments of a heart that was never whole again. You kiss me like you mean it, then you look away, like it's someone else in every word you say. I tried to ignore what my heart could see, but your truth was never fully with me. You hold my hand, but not too tight, like you're scared I might see through the lie. I was giving all you gave, just enough to keep me heading on the path of yours. And every time you stay, like I was second in the games you played. Half of your love was all I got, half of your truth, the rest was lost. I was drowning in what you didn't give, trying to love in a life you never lived. You gave it pieces, never the whole. Turn away, say it's nothing, but I feel the weight. Every silence makes louder than words, and every promise feels so blurred. I can't believe in what I wanted to see, while you kept secrets far from me. I was building dreams on broken trust, while you were giving love in hats, not us. I should've walked away the first time I knew. Drifting further away, you gave me moments, not a life. Turned every us into a lie. I deserve more, but I wasn't enough. Just someone living on half of your I was I still hear your voice in the quiet of my room, like a ghost that never learned to leave too soon. Your jacket on the chair, your shadow on the wall. I try to move on, but I still feel it all. We were fire in the dark, burning way too bright. Now I'm tracing every spark in the dead of the night. Tell me, was it real or just a passing phase? 'Cause I'm stuck in the echo of our better days. I keep replaying every word you didn't say, looking for a reason you just walked away. If you stayed, would we still be alive? Would our hearts still be beating in the same time? If you stayed, would the pain fade to gray? Or would we still be breaking anyway? I give every piece of me just to change the end. If you stayed, would we still pretend? Your name's still dancing on the tip of my tongue, like a song unfinished, never fully sung. I tried to drown you out in the city lights, but you're louder than the silence in my mind. I was holding on while you let go. Guess I loved you more than you could ever know. Now I'm picking up the parts you left behind, trying to make sense of a love gone blind. I keep replaying every tear I couldn't hide, wondering if you ever felt the same inside. If you stayed, would we still be alive? Would our hearts still be beating in the same time? If you stayed, would the pain fade to gray? Or would we still be breaking anyway? I'd give every piece of me just to change the end. If you stayed, maybe we were never meant to last this long. Just a beautiful mistake wrapped in a song. But I rewind 1,000 times to feel your touch, even if it always ends in losing us. If I called your name, would you turn around? Or is it too late now? Too late now. If you stay, would we still be alive? Or just two broken souls trying to survive? If you stay, would the stars realign? Or would we just run out but you didn't stay. And I'm learning how to live that way. I say your name inside my head, like it's safer there than being said. Every glance you never caught still lingers like a fragile thought. I stand a step outside your light, close enough but never right. You smile and I just look away, afraid of what my eyes might say. I built a world you'll never see, where you and I could almost be. I've been loving you in silence, with a heart that's screaming loud, drowning in 1,000 feelings I can never say out loud. Every moment, every heartbeat feels like it might break through, but I keep loving you in silence, like it's all I'm allowed to do. You talk about the one you want, and I just nod, pretend I'm strong, while every word cuts through my chest, like loving you is just a test. I laugh along, I play my part, while hiding pieces of my heart. If you look closer, you might see the truth I keep inside of me. But I'm too scared to risk it all, so I just watch and let it fall. I've been loving you in silence, with a heart that's breaking slow, holding back a storm of feelings you were never meant to know. Every second feels like forever, every breath just pulls me through, while I keep loving you in silence, even though it's killing me too. Maybe in another life I'd be the one right by your side, not a shadow in your day, not the words I couldn't say. If I told you, would you stay? Or would you slowly walk away? I've been loving you in silence, now there's nothing left to hide, but the fear of losing you keeps these words locked deep inside. So I'll carry all this feeling like a truth I never proved, and keep loving you in silence, even if I have to lose. No, you'll never hear the sound of a love that won't be found, but it's real in all I do. Loving you in silence. We used to talk until the morning light, now we barely make it through the night. Your voice feels distant, cold and thin, like summer's breaking deep within. Your hand in mine but slipping slow, there's so much we don't say anymore. I search your eyes for what we've been, but all I find is tears in between. We're standing close but worlds apart, two quiet strangers with one broken heart. There's tears in between every word we say, falling in the silence we can't explain. We're holding on but letting go, hurting more than we both show. If love is fading, what can we feel like you this time. We're playing scenes we can't redo, acting like we're not losing truth. I miss the way you said my name before it started sounding strange. Now every moment feels so thin, like we're just breaking from within. We try to fix what we can mend, but love is slipping through our hands again. There's tears in between every touch we feel, hidden in the spaces we can't heal. We're holding on to something gone, pretending we can still go on. If love is over, why don't we speak? Why are we both too scared to leave? Lost in a quiet tragedy, with all these tears in between. Maybe love doesn't always fight, sometimes it fades without goodbye, and we're just two hearts too afraid to say the words that end the pain. If I cry, would you even see? Or are you just as lost as me? There's tears in between every breath we take, every promise we couldn't save. We're holding memories, not a flame, just echoes of a different name. If this is love, why does it break? Why does it hurt with every step we take? Still caught in what we couldn't be, with all these tears in between. No words, no fight, no in between, just us. And these tears in between. The clock was ticking way too loud, your suitcase waiting by the door. I tried to read between your eyes, but I'd seen that look before. You said it's nothing, barely there, like words you didn't want to keep. I felt the ground give out beneath, a silence cutting way too deep. I reached for you, you pulled away, like love was already miles away. The night you left me, time moved too fast. 1 second we were holding, the next was the past. I tried to stop it, tried to rewind, but goodbye came like a thief in the night. Now I'm stuck in that moment, replaying the scene where you walked out the door and took all of me. I didn't want it, I wasn't ready to see how fast forever could leave me. Your shadow fading down the I beg you to stay, or at least let the moment not slip away. The night you left me, it happened too fast. No chance to fix it, no way to go back. I was still dreaming, you were already gone, and I've been waking up ever since that dawn. Now I'm holding the pieces you left behind, trying to make sense of a love undefined. I didn't want it, but it still found me. The night you left me took everything from me. The night you left me still hasn't ended for me. We don't slam doors, we just go quiet. Words turn thin, like we're scared to try it. Your hand in mine feels unfamiliar now, like we forgot what love's about. We sit in rooms with so much space, avoiding truth, we're scared to face. Every I'm fine is just a lie. We're standing on the edge tonight. I feel the distance in your touch, like we're still here but not as much. We're too close to goodbye, hanging on a thin line. Half every word could be the last, every moment slipping fast. We're too close to goodbye, I can see it in your eyes. Trying hard to hold on tight, but we're losing this fight. Your voice is softer than before, like it's already out the door. And every promise that we made feels like it's starting to decay. I trace the outline of your face, like it's a memory I can't replace. And even though you're next to me, you feel a million miles away. I wanna fix what we became, but we're just dancing in the pain. We're too close to goodbye, counting down the last tries. Every silence screaming loud, like we're disappearing now. We're too close to goodbye, no more tears left to cry. Holding on to what we knew while it's breaking into two. Maybe love don't end with a fight, sometimes it fades out of sight. And we're just two hearts too afraid to say the words that seal our fate. If I ask you to stay tonight, would it change anything inside? We're too close to goodbye, standing on borrowed time. Every heartbeat feels unsure, like we can't take any more. We're too close to goodbye, and I don't know how to try when the love too close to goodbye. Wrote our names in fading light, on borrowed dreams and sleepless nights. You held my hand like it was home, but something in you felt alone. We said always like a vow, like nothing could break us down. But even then I think we knew forever wasn't something we could prove. Voice still lingers in my head, like words that never fully said. We dance around the truth for years, hiding love behind our fears. I try to fix what we became, but every touch felt more like pain. We were two hearts out of sync, drowning slowly, trying not to sink. I saw the cracks we couldn't mend, is meant to stay. Some just teach you how to walk away. And even now, a part of me will remember what it felt like to believe in forever. Ever. I heard your name in a crowded room, and everything went out of tune. Like time just stopped to let me feel a wound I thought I learned to heal. Your voice still echoes in my head, and every word we left unsaid. I tried to bury what we were, but even silence speaks of her. I thought I'd learned to let you go, but healing isn't what I know. Your name still hurts when it leaves my lips, like a goodbye I can't forget. Every letter cuts right through, like I'm still losing you. I try to run, I try to hide, but you're still living deep inside. No matter how far I depart, your name still hurts in my heart. I see your face in strangers' eyes, in every almost that passes by, in every song we used to play. Feels like it's tearing me away. I've learned to smile, I've learned to fake a version of me that doesn't break. But every night when I'm alone, I'm back to missing what we own. If love could fade, why do I stay stuck in the shadow of your name? Your name still hurts when I breathe it in, like a war I'll never win. Every memory pulls me close to the one I miss the most. I try to heal, I try to start, but you're still written on my heart. No matter how I play my part, your name still hurts in my heart. Maybe someday it won't feel the same. Maybe I won't break at your name, but tonight it's all I know. A love I still can't let go. If I forget, will I lose you too? Or finally lose this pain in you? Your name still hurts in every prayer, like I'm still wishing you were there. Every echo, every scar reminds me who we are. I try to change, I try to move on, but your memory still holds on. And even if we're worlds apart, your name still hurts in my heart. And I don't say it like I used to do, but it still